Hello everyone, welcome to Gobel Power, and this is Suki. Today we will make a video to introduce how to assemble the PC314 16 kW lithium battery pack. And here is the battery kit of the PC314. And we have made upgrades. Here is the fire extinguisher on the front panel. And we will assemble 16 pieces of EVE grade A plus 314 ampere hours battery cells into the battery pack. And now let's start to assemble them. This is the large epoxy board. We first put the large epoxy board around the battery. And this is the small epoxy board for the battery cells. Now we can put the EVE 314 ampere hours battery cells into the battery. Here's the positive side, and this is the negative side. And also put the epoxy board in between the cells. And this is the heating pad for you to put inside the bottom of the battery box. It's special for the country that is in cold area. After assembling all the battery cells, we need to confirm the direction of the positive and the negative electrode. Here is positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay, now we can start to assemble the bottom panel. There is epoxy board on the compressed panel. And here is the screws. All the screws have marked with the numbers. Like this is B13 and B14 and so on. We start to fix the screws onto the compressed panel. And then we put the epoxy board on the battery cells and also put the compressed adapter. Use the screws to fix them. We put the adapter onto the battery cells screw. This is the copper adapter. And we put the special glue on the screws. Use the screws to fix them. Then we use the detection wrench to ensure the battery cells is about 8 to 10 Newton. Now we start to assemble the wires. Here are the wires for the battery BMS, for the battery cells to connect with the BMS. And these wires are for the balancer to connecting with the balancer and the battery cells. This is the 4A active balancer. We fix the active balancer on the front panel. And the back side we fix with the PC BMS. And put the middle panel onto the battery box. These 4 wires are for you to connect with the BMS. There are numbers from 1, 2, 3, and 4. And also there are 16 wires total. And we start from the number 1 wires. Here is B0 to B4. And this is the temperature tester wire. And also there are 2 wires for the battery cells to connect with the balancer. And here are also numbers on it. And you can see there is also from B0 to B16. And here is a B negative for you to connect on the negative of the terminals. We start from number 1. Number 1 and B0. And then is B1, and B2. After connecting the number 1 wires, we start to connect the number 2 wires from B5. After connecting all the wires, we check the wires. Here is B0 and B1, and then B2, B3, and from here to this B16. And we connect the wires for the BMS and the battery cells. This wire is the power cable for the BMS. We put into the balancer and the BMS. From number 1, the wires for the BMS. Now all the wires are already fixed. Here are all the components for the front panel. We start to assemble the terminals. Black is for the negative terminal, and the red color is for the positive. And then is the communicating board. Also the screen. Fix the circuit breaker. This is our 2P100A circuit breaker. Using this circuit breaker, no need to use another fuse. A6 bus bar. A5 long bus bar for the upside of the circuit breaker. The A7 bus bar. A8 bus bar is on below. After complete assembling, let's check whether the battery can work normally. We turn on the battery and go to the menu. Let's check the voltage of the battery. Here's the cell voltage. From cell 1 to cell 16. the voltage is the same. Next step, we clean up the wires. Use the wire slot. Stick the temperature tester. The final step, put on the epoxy board. Cover up the front panel. Fix the wheels. Fix the handles. Now the complete battery is already assembled, and then we can start to set the parameters of the battery. Put the wires to the battery. We will also send you the user manual to show you how to set the battery parameters. Okay, now the PC314 16 kW lithium battery pack is already assembled. Here is the appearance. It's 51.2 volts, 314 ampere hours. The maximum parallel amount is about 15 pieces. So if you still don't know how to assemble the lithium battery pack, you can also leave your comments on the comment section, and our engineer will help you to solve your problems.